Hi everybody, welcome back to Tidal Roll, where we have a lot to really go over technically with a whole bunch of stuff, where last time a lot happened, and I don't even know where to start. We had so many different battles happen on the Man of War. We had a whole thing where the Firebird took such severe damage that it is hardly operational from a critical hit. Umi's dad was in bad shape. Tiny and Volan had to kill a bunch of fakes. Amatista got so stressed out and so out of sorts that she went to drinking and then ended up with a hangover from the Auslinian alcohol hitting her system in a way that she wasn't prepared for. Like, so much happened to where now you guys are finally home. The Man of War is your prize. And can someone inform Laurel here, because they were sadly not here last time, what your guys' treasure trove was from the Man of War?
That's a hell of a list. Okay.
I think it's up above in chat.
It's also in the recap. I'm trying to find it.
It is in the recap.
It's actually not too far away up in chat. It's just above the cats.
I also found the recap, but you go right ahead and tell her the damage.
I'm ready.
Go ahead, Flo. I believe it.
Oh, I didn't know I was on the pet. Okay. Well, it's...
I mean, either you say it or I say it.
I could do the top half if you want to do the bottom half.
Sure. I'll find the bottom half.
Hey, yo!
And singing with it.
It's me and Fluff. Are you that surprised?
Nah.
I didn't think
Okay. So I'll be telling you the money and then the conversion rate of the money, and Strider can tell you about all the extra.
Sweet. Lay it on.
So this is in gold pieces, silver pieces, and copper pieces, not transferred up to the modern day era, where before we even convert anything, for treasure-wise, we got from the Grand Bonnie. It was 6.3 million gold pieces, 4.8 million silver pieces, 3.6 million copper pieces, and along with that, we have 7,600 chests full of diamonds, 4,365 chests full of gems, and 3,350 treated leather. But if we convert all of that into modern, we got a lot of platinum in the sense of 650 for gold. 15.7 million. We have 11.4 million silver, 8.8 million copper bills. And if we can again just sort out the chest of diamonds a little bit easier, 75,625 diamond chests. For the assorted gems, if they just round out evenly, about 25,000. And I'll let Strider say the rest.
All right. So I'm going to start with the one and only thing that is important here, and that is the number of books, tomes, and scrolls from the Grand Bonnie's little library section. It wasn't really that much, but it's just a ballpark estimate of 95.3 trillion items. That includes all the books and the tomes and the scrolls just clumbled together in a big, nearly 100 trillion pile. Beyond that, if we were to strip the Grand Bonnie down for literal parts, we would be able to pull off 750 boxes worth of Charon wood, 550 boxes worth of Daracium wood. And I'm not even done. We also have 12 dragon eggs, denominated in the following ways: 2 silver, 3 orange, 2 bronze, 3 black, 1 white, and 1 red. And last, but certainly not least, my second most important under all the stuff in the library, we have 300 boxes worth of prehistoric meat, which I'm going to take some of that because Volan is getting a real taste for that.
And this is not including all the various old weapons, the one dragon egg we took, and anything else we might have taken beforehand.
And that's also not including the artifacts that we grabbed during this entire escapade, which everybody should have 2 of.
That is correct.
Everyone but Tiny.
Everyone but Tiny is inheriting. Tiny's inheriting.
He is inheriting for sure. So, on that whole regard, it is the following day to where, after the last 12 days have passed, do you guys know how much time is left on the first month of the fall months?
Are the months 30 days?
No, it is split up by 5 weeks, where it's 8 days a week. So, you guys have effectively around 10 days left of the first month.
Really?
Yeah, we wasted a lot of time.
2.5 week time skip. Then you guys were prepping the ship. You guys were gone for an additional couple of days. And all of this that happened these last several sessions was all 12 days in total.
There's a reason why we all got drunk and passed out when we got back. Well, some of us did.
I passed out. I passed out of pure exhaustion finally.
So, kicking things off first, obviously the first person that's usually awake at this time, Amatista. You wake up with a slight hangover in your room.
No, I don't.
Damn.
Amatista just be like, nope, fuck you, reality. Big Bird Lady can process her alcohol.
Not this kind, no.
Doug, I made the strongest thing for you, Laurel. I made
If it's that case, yeah, no. Amati's not going to be the first one to wake up. That's where you're wrong.
Fair.
Oh, that's what she's talking about.
Okay.
And it's not.
I think only Umi would be the first person to wake up. She's a responsible girl.
Fair point.
Laurel, it was
All
not
right.
just.
Umi's
It was not.
immune to alcohol in general.
Yeah.
And Laurel, it was not just one drink. It was many strong drinks with a decent roll.
Pretty sure that you took out a barrel or 2.
Drinking!
I'm pretty sure it was about 5 barrels, knowing how tiny. Like,
With my character anymore.
I'm pretty sure Tiny made like 5, but that was probably like 2 or 3 would have been for Amatista, maybe a little watered down, and then everything else would have been out for anyone who else wanted it amongst the island before Tiny just.
I only have Amatista drink 3.
Don't forget, Tiny makes.
I'm still trusted with my characters.
Don't forget,
Man.
Tiny does not make things small. You have to remember this.
Yeah, I'll give you that. So,
Volan wasn't around to break up your drinking contest.
Umi, you're surprisingly the first one awake in your little under-the-sea princess room, I'm assuming, because you haven't described Umi's room before.
No, you got it.
We got that one go. Love it.
She's spoiled, bruh.
Yeah.
Where sitting next to you with the comforter over them, just kind of with some small drool on the side of his mouth is your dad. Good old Hayat.
Duh.
But since it's the start of the day, what are you doing as the one that's surprisingly first awake?
Give me one moment.
Okay.
It's not easy being an okay, what she would do when she wakes up?
Yeah, like you're.
Mm. Mm.
So it's just like, what are you doing as the first one up out of everybody?
Well, I mean, of course, she hasn't seen her dad in so long. She just like feels like thinking about doing something for him. Of course, she'll just make like a bit checkups of here and there with like like other like animals and stuff. But she probably like the first thing she will probably like think about is just make something for her dad, because I'm like, it's been fucking years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You exit out of your room, which is on the first floor, to see the two housekeepers, Elena and Eliza, where they're just standing around. They're not doing much. They're just standing and having a staring contest between twin sisters.
Interesting.
As soon as they hear your footsteps, they just all of a sudden turn with the quickness. Just, hello, Lady Umi. How are you doing? Sister, please. Stop scaring them. I'm not scaring them. You're scaring them. I'm not the terrifying one. You're the terrifying one. Flattery gets you nowhere, sister. I wasn't flattering you. I was just being direct. How can we help you?
I'm just finally waking up. A bit of a stretch, and I kind of want to like cook something for my dad.
We could cook whatever you need. It is literally part of our job description.
But I think that my dad would like home cooked food.
It is literally in our job description. We will cook what you need. As their eyes start to get a little bit more covered in shadow with a red tint going across.
I guess.
Wonderful. What do you require?
Just me thinking to herself to remember what would her dad would like the most. Probably like one of his favorite like dishes that her mom used to make. So I'm thinking it's seafood. That's what I'm thinking. Just thinking about it. So something there.
I mean, you can make up something. It doesn't have to be a dish that exists. For all I know, you could be like, oh, it's stuffed kraken with tiny little snails on the side, like escargot. And I'd be like, alright, cool.
Pulled octopus with seashells and snails and seaweeds on the side, wrapped in eel. Let's do it.
We'll be ready in a few moments. Just make your way back to your bedroom. We'll be right on with the dish.
Okay.
Literally, by the time you're about to open the door, they just loom over you with an entire plate of exactly what you ordered.
That was fast.
Like we said, a few moments. Well, it was actually a few seconds. Someone wanted to show off the presentation. Look, sister, I'd like to make sure things look prepared. No, sister, you like to show off things.
I can take it inside anyways. I thank you though. I really appreciate it a lot.
Eliza's the one that gives you the dish while Elena's just having a stare down with her sister as they're having a back and forth about who's the biggest show off and who's the
At
biggest
Amica Insurance,
It's like
we know it's
professional
more
cook in
than a
the
life
family.
policy.
it's like at this point it's just like Umi is just like thinking to herself, it's like, I wonder if that's what having siblings are like. As she just walks back into her room just to find her dad to see if he's awake.
He's still passed the fuck out.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Man has not had a healthy sleep in years. But that's
Yep. Just taking care of Dad first, cause since Mom ain't around, she has to see how he's doing.
Alright. So, next up on the docket would be Volan. Where are you waking up, to be exact? Volan.
Yeah. Huh?
Where are you waking up from?
From my desk, where I always sleep.
So it
Hunched over. Probably reviewing all the inventory.
just
I would have
pass
spent
out
the day doing that.
library Again. Alright. No waking up at home for you, mister.
I'm still cataloging the scrolls, dang it!
Well,
One of these days.
I will
For
say
sure.
this, for spending all that time just all throughout the night, you cataloged a good 2%.
I was expecting to be far further behind. I'm making great time. Let's continue.
So, as you're cataloging all of this, you also probably have inspected the area to know, in character, by yourself, there is no way you can fit all of that on the fucking island or in the library. You don't be able to-
Yeah, I made a note to bring it up later.
That's a lot of volumes of stuff to store in, but
I think it's like my fourth note of we can't fit all this that I've have written down. We keep on running into that problem.
yeah. But from everything else, what is Volan thinking upon just waking up after everything?
He's focusing on the task in front of him. Doesn't want to think. Thinking's been getting him into trouble lately.
That's just depressing.
He's in a very dark place. I put you this way. This kind of busy work is comforting. So when his mind does drift to what's happened so far and what is still left to do, the only thing that he keeps going back to is, I've got to figure this out. But I have so much to do first.
So that's gonna be
And then he-
morning.
That is going to be his morning until something happens.
Okay.
He's laser focused.
Got you. So then, next up would be Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
You're waking up in a puddle of your own drool,
Mm-hmm.
which is also a combination of your pet's own drool from licking your face.
Mm-hmm.
As you still at wait, what was your level of exhaustion last time?
I think you said 4. That's the number that sticks out to me.
Then it's dropped.
I'll concur that.
Okay. Let me just see what level 3 exhaustion it would be in this case.
It's a little bit better than 4.
Absolutely.
It's a lot better because it's not close to 5. Where if you had that, you'd be dead.
Oh.
Yay, we are 2 steps away from death as opposed to 1. What an improvement.
Another-
No, your movement speed and your skill checks will. Well, your movement speed's in half. Your skill checks are at disadvantage. But I don't remember the rest.
At least for wizards, speed is half, so I'm still 4 to base speed. Ability checks and attack rolls and saves are at disadvantage.
Cool. So, waking up with bags under your eyes,
Oh, that would be a jackalope.
Sweet.
Yeah,
And there was another pet I think you had. I don't remember.
The falcon thief.
Yeah, the falcon. So all of them have been surrounding you while, as you're waking up with supreme bags under your eyes, you just all of a sudden see that Rainy is sleeping in the bed with a sleep mask on her face and on all of her snakes in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
But waking up to that, what is going through Tiny's mind?
He tries getting up. He gets up, but the moment he moves his arms to stretch, all he hears is just like 1,000 cracks. He wants to scream, but internally his spirit is just shouting. That makes sense. That very makes sense. Ugh. As I imagine all the cracks would have wakened up all the animals.
Well, everyone except Bowser.
Yeah, Bowser is like a deep sleeper.
Meanwhile, for Rainy, she's like, and turns in her sleep because she's just a deep sleeper too.
I mean, if you had to sleep with Tiny snoring every night, I imagine. But, yeah, no, again, besides, getting up, doing some morning stretches, even if he is all the time, that's still not going to stop him. As he would just go through the usual routines of checking his animals, making sure they're all healthy and clean, getting them all settled with food, even getting Bowser's big-ass food ball with an anti-falcon setup, because I imagine that Falcon would try and devour any free food.
Yeah.
So, once he's got all his pets settled, he would just give Rainy and each one of the snakes an individual little peek. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why my voice cracked. Oh, there's a little peck on the various foreheads before he just starts to get up, get ready for what he thought was going to be morning training before he just wakes up and remembers. What is Tiny? These do not look like ocean. These do not look like boat. Oh yes. Tiny now friends. Tiny is now friends. What do Tiny, as he just is walking around and everything, where do Tiny get food? Healthy day, healthy mind, need very good food, and Tiny need a lot of food to recover. As he just just even moving his fingers, just various subtle, if not loud cracks, he just moves some joints. Training for field day. As he kind of would just make his way downstairs to try and see if he can find a kitchen.
Alright, so you're on the 3rd floor where Amethyst and Bellow's rooms are. So opening up your door to then see that you're at the end of the hallway to then walk down, all you see is that Elena and Eliza, the demi-human twin sisters, are still having a staring contest as they are floating in the middle of the kitchen living room. But upon hearing your footsteps, as soon as you're going down the 2nd floor, they drop down to then present themselves at the ready, just, hello, Master Evie. How may we help you today?
Oh, hello, housekeepers. Tiny, we're looking for kitchen to make a little food. Before, at least.
It is literally our job.
Okay. As Tiny would then look at them and be like, how big a portion you can make?
We can make whatever portion you need. We can feed a small army or just one Oni. Sister, you're not funny.
No, that was a bit funny.
See, sister,
But
you're a comedian. Oh, shut it, you sister.
Okay. As he just again cracks his hands as a small little tear would start to run down his face. Tiny need a lot of healthy thing to help get rid of exhaustion.
Why don't you enjoy the spread that we've made this morning? We usually make it as practice. You can enjoy the spread as they're just gesturing is now adjacent by a separate door. It's literally just a table filled with food. Like, imagine like a Christmas movie with that long table, but instead it's just kind of like the round table from Arthurian lore stacked with so much food on different plates.
And Tiny would see all this and be like, oh, early morning snack. Okay. Thank you kindly. Tiny will enjoy. As he would, again, just start enjoying it, but he's a messy eater when no one's around, even if the housekeepers are there.
They would just slowly close the door behind you.
And after that, he would probably make his way to, again, take in the scenery and try and see how his team is adjusting to everything. Still trying to figure out what his next steps are.
So then we finally go to Amatista, where you're just waking up with coffee and tea on the side with a note from Zalas that's just written in script, cursive, and it's just made you this. One is to calm you down, one's to help you wake up.
You just hear a bunch of cursing coming from Amatista as she is slowly waking up. You will not see her leave this room until both the coffee and the tea are gone completely. But she's still dragging her fucking feet. And she's like, I need more coffee and tea. And a burrito. Like 6 burritos.
Easy enough as soon as you are just dragging yourself from the 3rd floor to the 1st. Elena and Eliza, without even saying anything, have a tray of just a container of coffee and a jug of tea. Not cups, they just have a container and a jug at the ready, just rolled out. And then they just spin around once to have 2 different burritos. One that smells like it's for meat lovers, one for vegetarians.
She just takes both.
See, sister.
Thank you.
See, sister, it's a good thing to be prepared. No, we just kind of figured because of the hangover, sister. No, stop trying to sound smart, sister. They then bow to then leave you to the coffee and the tea.
You can just tell she's just happy getting the fucking coffee and tea and the burritos.
The burrito is the best part for her. But if that is how everyone's kicking off the morning, it's just gonna be a small flash ahead about, I'd say 2.5 hours should be good enough, where I think by this point, Tiny, you're going to be at the shipyard with your team on the yacht, where surprisingly, Kit has taken it upon herself to upgrade the yacht that you have deemed the Hummer because the engine hums, and you think the name is the Hummer.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody in your team is just sitting on lounge chairs, just sipping Mai Tais and or mixed drinks and coconuts, just watching people work on your own boat.
People working on the Hummers will definitely catch Tiny's eye before he just kind of like just turns to his team and is like, oh, everyone here.
Yeah, we here. We're apparently getting free labor on our boat. Yes, it's quite frankly very interesting. As you're seeing Gex just in full-blown sweats and wearing sunglasses, just drinking from a coconut, just so uncomfortable, while everyone else is just in the summer or beach wear.
That is more than fair. Ugh. Really? Okay. That is nice change of pace.
I mean, sure, as you then just see Soleil perks up to have her hair trip out first, then flick back, as all of the fire of her skin recedes to just showcase an athletic tan with soft green eyes, as her hair goes from fire to black with red ombre. It's just one of those interesting things, but I kind of feel like we should probably be leaving. Like, we don't really belong here.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, here's the thing, boss. We like you. We love you. Mel, please, no time for jokes. I kind of want him dead so I can... Mel, please, no time for jokes. Boss, we adore and love you. However, your friends... and I don't know, like, something about them doesn't mesh well. Indeed, it'd be kind of counterproductive for us to be here with them.
Ugh. Tiny understand where you go. Friends are... How do Tiny put out this thing for so long? They are discombobulated, like putting a bomb together with glue, pasta, and Fritos. And that's just the bomb part, not the exterior and all the fusey thing. That's just trying to make the little stick, the little thing, the little fusey. But Tiny loves them because they were the first people to treat Tiny kind. Very family. But Tiny understand if Carousel feeling like in Blender. That's why Tiny will say this or ask this with a very open heart with very serious moments. Right now, Tiny still wishes to be leader of Carousel. Fine. What Tiny just saw, especially how friends are and be, Tiny feel responsible to stay behind.
And that's fine and everything, boss. We have nothing wrong with that.
Okay. Tiny up all night trying to think of a speech.
We just don't want to be under them. We are not an associate byproduct of them.
Oh, yeah, he's fine. If Carousel still wishes to do very things for Mr. Bluepaw or help Tiny when Tiny need, Tiny will always be happy. Call.
Well, we're gonna do that. Obviously, Tiny, you're our leader. Well, you and Rainy. Oh, I wish it was just Rainy. Oh, Mel, you need to stop joking. Who's joking? I hate this man. There's no time for your humorous bobs right now, Meliora. No, I really want him dead so I can have his... What? Okay, enough of Meliora's jokes. We've heard them all before. Ain't that right, Flop? Eh? Flop not listening. Flop wondering if little mousy girl's flesh would be good as Thoruk.
Flop! No.
Like
Friend.
Mousy girlfriend?
He just looks over to Kid and her crew. If she on island, she friend. Tiny think.
Flop don't understand rules anymore.
He's okay. He's okay. But Tiny do have one person to tell you to be a little wary, but also try to play nice. Okay?
You say to Flop that Chef friend. Flop already like Chef. Chef friend. Chef give Flop good fly feast.
Oh, then okay. Anyone else meet Laszlo?
Everyone just has a grimace to their face except for Gex, who's just still drinking from his coconut, but just so uncomfortable. He does not like being around anything or anyone.
Fair enough. Okay, Tiny say okay, you meet Laszlo. So Tiny going to put it like this. Put a vote if you want Laszlo to stay with Tiny so Tiny can keep an eye on Laszlo and eat Laszlo food, or do you want Laszlo to go with you?
Everyone just looks to Gex for the answer, who's just like, I wish Lady Rainey were here for this decision. Mr. Vivi, we've already have stated that it would be easier for you to maneuver without any distractions. Gods know you already have enough distractions with the Dragon Boy and the child.
So true. What if they do without Tiny?
We do not.
And he's just like,
Yeah.
and then he's like, Tiny just like stroking his beard, like, Tiny is linchpin.
Sure. So, we do not mind keeping an eye on Mr. Laszlo. He just seems to only want to cook. So, we would need the culinary expertise if we're being honest. I mean, I think we're all tired of eating whatever it is that Meliora makes. I make it very personal, very, very special for Rainy. You all just happen to eat the special. Now, when you say special, do you... I don't think we want to know. Okay, I'm just gonna not question that.
Tiny just now hearing about the specials, like, special ingredients, says, I'm gonna have him roll.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping it's low.
No.
Alright, well, I'm gonna say that would be an observation.
That would be an intuition, because it's like I know we made this mistake last time. Intuition is the new insight. Observation is the new perception.
Nat 20.
Nat
Come on! Why? Why is it this I get a nat 20 for?
I'm looking at everyone at the table saying, I am sorry for what I have to explain here. I am sorry.
You don't have to explain it, you can DM it to me later. How about that?
Okay, you want to whisper. Alright, cool.
Just for everyone's sake, I can already tell it's nasty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But it will have Tiny just go from huh to
Tiny's gonna have a deep, serious chat with her afterwards.
Like, you guys know that anime gif with like the guy in the car that all of a sudden his face drops? It's one of Anne's favorites.
I know exactly which one you're talking about.
So from there, it's just as soon as you're having all this, you feel a tug on your pant leg to see that Kit's approached you. Very grungy punk aesthetic of a mouse folk, with like the haircut of Homegirl from the new Monster Hunter game.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just like, hey you the owner of this piece of shit we're working on?
Tiny's eyes just still sunken in. As his head just literally tilts to look at her, as if he's seen 1,000 horrors.
Yeah, that's great. So, we're gonna be finished with this by tonight, because yachts bore me. They do not excite me. This is so bland. How dare you bring this piece of shit to me?
Nice to meet you too.
I take it you're the one that went missing a couple of weeks ago.
Daniel say yes.
Okay, so are you the friend Crybaby?
Crybaby. Who?
Oh my god, he did not fucking tell. You let a man cry in your house, and you make sure he sleeps after you, make sure he gets in a comfy bed, and he doesn't even say thank you, that little bitch.
Can I still use that nat 20 of intuition to read this situation?
After what I had to DM you, you have to re-roll.
God damn it. By the way, was there any increase or decreases?
You increased it by 2, because it was a nat 20.
Okay. That would be an 18.
18. So to finally address this, because we all had assumptions about what happened to Volan that night,
Yeah.
here's what actually happened, guys. Because Volan was in Kit's house, Kit was just about to try to romance him and make a move. But from the nat 20 performance, he was crying because in his exhausted state, he was talking about Cypher that made her kind of stop a bit to just reel back a little, think about the whole situation, and then decided to just give him a bath, lay up in a guest room by getting him some clothes from an old boyfriend, doesn't matter who, because her dating history is not important, and then just made sure he was tended to, while singing to him while he slept.
So when was I gonna get this memo?
You never asked, bro.
Run number 1 at the table.
Oh my god, I've been running on the wrong assumption this entire time, and you just let me.
I think we all have.
That's evil, that's twisted, but it's good to know at least.
So Doll never did anything wrong.
Oh, that changes a few things. Doll did plenty wrong.
Okay, she did play wrong, but she didn't do that wrong.
By pure luck. Literally a roll of the dice. I'm not giving her any credit.
It may be a hoe, but she's a hoe with morals.
Your Honor, she did nothing wrong this time.
That is debatable.
But it's from this whole use of intuition where you're just like, so this must be the lady that Volan thought that he slept with.
Oh, you speak of Volvo, yes. What the?
She's just giving you the most disinterested and kind of fed up stare of like, what's your fucking point?
No, Tiny is just like wondering what she was talking about. Like, you asked question, you know?
So make sure you guys get your piece of shit out of here because we have real work to do. As she's pointing at the Firebird that is literally taking on water. It is not buoyancy even in the shallows.
Yes, we'll move by night. Got it. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. And she then just decides to push you aside and then just wanders to pick up the biggest fucking hammer. And then just wanders to your yacht to... You don't know what she's gonna do with this hammer, but it feels like a very tink-a-tunk situation.
Why would you say that to me? You know what that thing does to my bird.
Because I know you. And I know Snow would not be happy if I didn't troll you even a little bit.
Honestly, I feel like this is karma justice somehow.
Yeah, it's not like you didn't do anything to deserve it.
You know what? Never mind. I did nothing wrong.
Screw you.
Love you too, buddy.
Love you a bunch.
But while that's happening, because I'm not going to share what Kit does with the hammer, that's a secret for me. We're going to cut to the library where Umi, you're walking in with your dad, while Volan is just 0.1% more along in his cataloging.
I'm making great time.
Just 0.1 onto his percentage right now. But with the doors just opening up normally, no winds blowing, no anything. It's just creaking open for everyone to hear. Do you break stride or do you keep with your word?
He would pause. It's not that engrossed. Just look back, notice Sumi, then immediately stop what he's doing. Close his book, everything away, and I go over. Hi there, two. What are you doing today? Or today? Wait, what time is it?
Have you really lost track of time?
Pull up my eye stone.
It's
Yes, I have.
almost afternoon.
Yes, I have. How are you guys this morning? Yes, it's still morning. Morning.
We're doing okay. I'm just showing my dad around since he's not like very familiar here.
This is a very big island,
Hmm.
and I want to make sure my little pumpkin here is all good and safe.
Oh, yes. We haven't properly been introduced. I am Vanu Volin, one of the members of the council.
You see Hayato extend out his hand. My name is Hayato of the Depths. And as he shakes your hand, you kind of feel he hasn't really eaten a lot. He feels very thin.
It's good to meet you, Hayato. Have you had any breakfast today?
I had a nice spread here. My daughter made me breakfast. It was very nice. We had a good old chat about things like apparently she went underground and saw a long-necked dinosaur with their companions of some dinosaurs with dome heads with spikes around, and how she met an old dog man. It was a whole fantastic story.
Dogman. That must have been when she split off from us.
She's
But,
referring to the elder.
Oh, she's referring to the elder. Oh, right. Yes. That was what we did recently before we were able to find you. Glad that you've had the opportunity to catch up.
I have so many years to catch up on. I'm just getting current events right now.
I'm very sorry for the years that you have suffered.
Hey, like I've told Umi for years, you can't have sunshine without going through all the storms. Gotta chase those silver linings, even when it's at its worst.
Wise words indeed. Let's see where Umi gets her knowledge.
Oh, no. I'm just an old, retired adventurer. The smart one's her mother.
I don't think I've ever had the pleasure. Mind you, I don't think I've ever inquired either.
She's very nice and taught me a lot of things of the world.
Oh, good. I was half worried that you might not
Ya,
be.
chico, bien se siente el calor.
No, she taught me a lot of things. That's how I know some things and always keep to myself.
Well, I can understand that. You don't need to keep to yourself nearly as much as you do.
She's always been a sheltered one. Just Hayato ruffles Umi's hair a bit.
Well, she's been a good team member to us since she arrived. We're lucky to have her.
I'm just lucky that I was able to help bring in such a lovely lady to the world. I wish I could stay.
Oh, you will be leaving?
Someone's got to make sure that her mom knows everything is all copacetic. Wait, they still say that, right?
It's a place
You
I'd
don't
probably
have
use.
to try to sound smart, Dad.
But I want to be hip with the kid. Like you can still say
That
hip,
no,
right?
no, that's not. That you just be yourself. You don't have to.
I'm not a good judgment of being hip with the kids, anyways. I'm not
So
exactly
you
a
guys
spring
still
chicken.
say hip. Okay, I'm not too old.
I feel I've done something terrible.
I just don't want to get in my daughter's grill. You know how you kids say nowadays.
Oh, man.
Can you just tell I'm a dad IRL?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
It's pain. It's giving me so much pain, bro. I hope you know this.
The agita is real.
Oh.
Well, make no mistake. She's been good to us. I'm glad it all worked out and that you're safer. And when you do go, I wish you a pleasant journey. If you need anything at all, you just let any of us know.
I am just showing my dad around and just meeting the other members here. Bolin, have you seen my teachers around?
Let's see. I haven't seen them at all today, but if I were a betting dragon, considering how much they were partying last night, I would think that Amatista is up and about. Well, about. He does it air quotes. Probably not too far away from the nearest coffee. And Tiny's likely checking on his team. I should probably do that. See if that cyborg has anything left to contribute. Oh, well. I've got too much to do here. Later, maybe. But in terms of a tour, you're in the library. Forgive the mess. I'm busy cataloging.
As you're saying mess, Hayato looks, it's just a few stray books and scrolls on the floor.
Place is an absolute pigsty. I should have it in better condition for people.
This dude.
I'm sure 4 or so books are out of order. I greatly apologize.
It's fine. I'm not much of a reader these days. I haven't had a good book in a while.
I'm sure Mom has a good book for you when you get back.
Oh,
You know?
Oh, something to look forward to.
I miss that moment so much.
Well, you'll get the opportunity to see them again, I'm sure.
But on the subject of Vanu, right?
Yes, or Bullen, either one. It's fine.
What are your parents up to? Like, I'm just jibber jabbering away about my little pumpkin here, just pinching Umi's cheeks. But what about your folks?
I have been out of contact with my family for quite some time. I honestly don't know what they're up to.
Hmm. Well, that's sad.
Yeah, it's a touch of a complicated situation. Dragon families are complicated even when they're quote unquote normal. In comparison to other species, it's difficult to explain.
Hey,
Let's just say a lot happened.
I get it. I get it. Everyone's different. But, I'm just gonna see if we can walk deeper into this big old library to find Umi's teacher. She says like a big old cat man wearing blue robes and a fancy hat.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy cat. What? Jeez, would I have even noticed them if I was paying? I'm sorry. I think I was probably too focused on my task to really notice if anyone else was here. But feel free to look around. I hope you find them.
And with that, just one small squeeze for Umi's hand, they walk deep into the library where books are flying onto different shelves here and there before just seeing a litter of Trissums flying through, just carrying book after book to go to different shelves. And then just resting in the middle of the cursed shelves, the cursed bookshelves that are resting within arm's reach, is Grigori, just with a pipe in his mouth and adjusting his fancy hat with his floofy fur, because he's very floof today.
He's just having a floof day.
Just writing in his own journal with a massive quill. Because he's fancy like that.
Okay, thank God. I think I can speak now. Jesus.
You're fine. I'm just
Yeah,
trying
sorry.
to remember the giant Trissum's name. I think it was Noodle.
Really? Noodle?
I think it was Noodle because he looked like a noodle.
Noodle!
He's like a
I swear, I'm the only one with a normal one.
You think you're normal.
No, I meant my Trissum, thank you.
Hmm.
So of course he's gonna be normal.
How dare you?
My Blake is wonderful.
So yeah, Grigori is just writing in his book. How do you want to get his attention, Snow?
Hello, teacher. I brought someone with me this time.
Slowly picking his head up to close the book. Oh, digital one. It is so good to see you. And you brought a friend. Very, very
Mm.
nice.
It's not a friend, it's my dad.
Oh, even better. It's your dad. Oh, I was right. It was Noodle. The giant, Trissum cat dragon is Noodle. Good to meet you, sir. My name is Grigori. Nice to meet you. Hayato. Pleasure, pleasure. So, little one, have you found any leads on the Eidolons I referred to you?
Unfortunately, not yet, but I am still looking into it.
That's okay. They're very elusive, those. I remember hearing word that one of them was an old Oltos underneath No, it was. Oh, my name's Dementia. It's in Gertani. There's like apparently one of the Eidolons, or two of them, were underneath Gertani recently.
I see. I'll probably look into more of that. I'm sure there's scrolls and notes somewhere. Probably the stuff that we brought in recently as well. Maybe.
Well, at least that's something. I could have sworn you all would have gone in to potentially look for them or find them.
There was a lot happening at the time. I didn't have the time to was able to look into it. But I'm sure with what we brought back, I'm sure there's probably some clues. Maybe a note of it of a hit or at least a tiny bit.
Speaking of clues, no! As the giant cat dragon Trissum perks its head up, just decides to produce its own tongue, just bleh, rolling it out like it's a red carpet affair to have a giant book. It's like the size of a half giant's chest, where Grigori just takes it with two hands to slam it down on the ground. This was a book that we had stolen from one of the Sky Islands, from your friends, hints and clues. This is a book here that talks about the Eidolons and how you can find distinct markers related to them.
Okay.
I would have found something more interesting, but this was all I could find.
It's okay. They're not. It seems like they're not easy to come by.
Oh no, definitely not.
I'll give it a good read later.
Very good. But also, how are your friends dealing with the metamorphose sickness? I asked because your draconic friend was coughing in his sleep again. When I check on him, there was blood in his cough, so...
Do you want me to have a look at him?
No. He doesn't even know I exist anymore, so... No need to bother with that.
Well, I'll still check up on him. It is concerning.
All you need to do is make sure you do whatever it is my teacher said to do, which is to either help him with the metamorphose thing or see what occurs. But this book is yours. I can't catalog it. I recently heard there's a shipment of several trillion books coming in. There's no space. This library is made for Master Wallace's personal collection. We can't mix and mingle foreign items here. It disrupts the space.
And I have some on my grasp as well. There's not even enough. Sooner or later, my room might turn into an old mini library as well.
Maybe you all should invest in a place to place all of these things before everything goes out. find your own personal garage to put stuff in for a rainy day, huh? With Grigori just giving a blank stare to your dad, like, why?
Debating whether or not that cringe was so bad it summons Volan from the depths.
But all Grigori does is give a head pat to Umi after that cringy response from Hayato and walks away. Where, you know, let's have like some levity before things get serious.
There's seriousness on the way?
Huh.
Tiny,
Mm-hmm.
you are able to track down Volan in the library.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear.
Oh no.
What does a Tiny see when he comes in the library, Volan?
I think at this point, after he's, if I've done my calculation correctly, we're still over 1 trillion books cataloged, but you know, I've added a couple 20 billion or so to the catalog at this point. I think he's trying to figure out the whole space issue. So he's got a corkboard that kind of looks reminiscent to a Pepe Sylvia corkboard.
Oh,
Just yes, just full with a laundry list of the inventory, as well as the island's surrounding space and inventory. And he is just trying to put links and points together to find every crack of space available to beat down just the library books, mind you. He doesn't even give two craps about the treasure. He's trying to figure out places where he could shove books. It's like, okay, well, I could stick that volume under this sofa. Some space in the back cabinet here.
Tiny just probably like looks down, sees like there's a sticky note of like certain volumes of a certain amount. Oh, you dropped this, as he just like picks it up and just puts it like in a random place right behind you. There you go.
God, Tiny!
Hello.
Swap the sticky note. Does it go there? It goes here. Slaps it in a different location.
No, it goes here. If he just moves it, it matches these and these volumes.
For the love of God, Tiny! Do you even know what I'm doing?
Yes, you're categorizing.
I get. Okay, actually, yes, you're right. But no, there's not enough space for those volumes. Those books are too big.
Are you sure? If you move these here, move that there, depending on the size.
I gotta get permission to move that stuff around. That's not mine to move.
This is all theory. This is all brain space stuff right now. Before proper move.
That's kind of true. Well, anyway, what do you want?
Oh, Tiny saw a little one walk in here, but since Tiny no go Zoom right now, Tiny just took brisk walk to come over.
Little one, I assume you're referring to Umi?
Is that her name?
Yes. She's with her father. I think she's talking to, I can never remember his name.
Okay.
The librarian.
Bless you.
Grigori.
Get it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. You haven't met. He's kind of an owl, dressed like a wizard. Got a lot of Tristan. He's hard to miss.
He just stares at you with just various blinks.
Said looks like it.
Mm.
Tristram. Tiny, Blake, get over here. I need a reference.
Kitty.
This is a... No. Trissum.
Kitty.
As you're saying that, Blake's just looking
Trissa.
the left side of your face.
I believe. Trissum.
Tiny just pulls out like a cartoonish children's book to identify animals, and he just like scrolls through it. Kitty.
No. Kitties don't have wings.
Good kitties do.
No! No, they don't!
Then Tiny, then you only know that kitty.
This is a Trissum.
Yes.
I was gifted him by the librarian here, as a matter of fact.
Oh, they're very good. You take good care?
I try to. Trissums usually are pretty good at taking care of themselves. As long as you keep him busy, and I do, but he's a little one, so he can only do so much. But he works hard. I give Blake a bit of a pat.
He's just purring and rubbing your hand.
Tiny would kind of just bend down and slowly extend his hand with like a few just common treats he would have.
Trissums are extremely intelligent. You don't need to bribe them with treats.
Tiny still tries to do it. Treat.
You just see Blake grab your finger and just give you a small bite on your pointer finger.
They also don't like being demeaned and talked down to.
Fair enough. As Tiny just like slowly picks up his finger, not even feeling the bite.
Tiny, my Trissum's likely smarter than you are.
There's a lot of people who are smarter than Tiny, so that is very good.
It's not exactly something you should be bragging about, you know.
As you guys are having this back and forth, Umi is approaching with her dad carrying the biggest fuck book.
Meet Asana, a work management platform that helps companies get more done
That
and
Bolin-
save more time.
His attention is immediately gravitated towards this big-ass book. Trying to sneak a peek at the title.
It's written in the language of the wind.
Son of a... What you got there?
A big important book that I have to read later. My teacher gave it to me. Something I really need to look into.
He's gonna have you read that entire thing.
Yes.
It's a good way to kill a weekend, I guess.
It's a good study.
Good study. You know, I don't think I ever asked. What is it that you're studying for?
Some interesting beings. So, something that is a little bit beyond my comprehension, but I do want to learn about them and try to understand them and see where they are.
You're learning a general bestiary?
Something like that.
Let's see. Well, those kinds of studies are, will take you some time. Though I imagine it's a bit more specialized than I think. Well, you know, if you've got any questions and Grigori isn't around, just ask me.
Oh, really? And then Hayato drops the book to flip through to like page 17. Can you translate this?
I look over. It's the language of the wind, isn't it?
Oh yeah, all of it.
You know, I could cast a spell that could allow me to translate it. But no, I can't read this offhand.
Crap.
I could cast the spell on you so that You could read it.
Oh, no magic for me. No. Last time magic cashed on me, I ruined Umi's 7th birthday.
He tried to do something magic for me at the time because I was so into magic back then when I first started learning then, and he tried his best, but it did not end well, and Mom got mad.
I can still remember the screams.
You weren't able to use your arms at that time, Dad. It lasted
We
like
don't talk about it with others, sweetie. You remember what we talked about with that?
okay.
Right. Well, that aside, you're able to read the book, I assume, Umi?
I'll try to. I mean, it's a language I'm not familiar with, but I do want to try and learn.
All right. Well, if things get too complicated, just remember that I've got a spell that can help you out.
Maybe if it's a word that is too complicated for me, but I do want to know the language.
That's fair. The spell isn't permanent. It only lasts about an hour, but, so that you don't slow down your progress.
Maybe it's just me being one of those, I guess, backwater boys. But, pretty sure someone here must be able to read it, because all these things got these colorful, weirdo markings.
Do I recognize the language of the sky?
Do a history check.
Alrighty, dang. Give me 1 second. Gotta look up what my history is. What am I sitting at right now? Oh, I'm actually doing pretty damn good on that. I just crit 27.
Add +2 to that.
You?
You would remember that when the last time this cropped up, Amatista had a natural understanding for the language of the skies, the winds, the air. Of Venturos.
Umi, have you seen Amatista today?
I haven't, but I do plan to see her. I want her to see my dad.
Mentioned the book. I think she actually knows how to read this language naturally. Might be able to help you with translation and learning it.
Umi's eye sparkles.
Glad to have been of help.
Come on, Pumpkin. I'll carry the book. I'm still a strong old man.
No, it's fine, Dad. I mean, I have to learn how to be strong myself, even if I'm not.
Come on, I'm only here for a short while. Let me do this for you. I'll make
Just shakes her head.
Ice cream.
You could always share the load and get the ice cream.
I'd rather spoil her while I'm here.
Be sure not to neglect yourself either. You're looking a little thin.
I could still carry a book. I'm not that.
He's gonna look thin, and then he's gonna meet Amatista, who's gonna go Mama Owl mode.
Just don't overfeed him. It will kill him.
She wouldn't. It would be more on the lines of giving him a pep talk on what kind of things he should have in his diet to gain mass in order to help him not breaking in half.
So in other words, you're going to teach him how to be swole.
Probably something like porridge or rice pudding, probably something just to ease on him before he gets back to like true solid food.
Also, so
Yep.
Not wrong. He is used to beefy women. He's married to one. But from that plan over yonder, I will say by this time, Amy, you will actually have flown from the Wild Rose to see, for the first time for yourself, the massive Krona tree that now lives on your island. A Krona tree is a blue trunk tree with rainbow leaves that react to sunlight, or in the moonlight they just glow like white lights. It is a tree that takes up a massive amount of real estate that kind of covers like 2/3 of the island in its leaves.
Oh, that's an interesting tree.
Tis a gift from Umakos. But from just seeing this tree as the newest addition when you guys were gone for several days, what's going through Amy's head now that she's thinking clearer and kind of taking in the note that you guys have way too much stuff for this tiny ass island?
I need to make a pocket dimension. I mean, she knows how to do it.
Just come on.
She needs to share that knowledge with the rest of us.
Pocket dimension. There's no way this is gonna backfire at all. No one's gonna do something stupid to ruin this.
We still gotta beg a holding somewhere.
Oh no, I'm going to trip during this exact moment. Oh no!
She's gonna be like, y'all better not be trying to make pants of holding.
I would never move the skirt on the side.
You just hear tiny rip of a paper. No.
Your dick is being flashed to a different universe, you know this, right?
I mean, I'm never gonna visit, right?
They hope
They're
not.
going to most likely eventually fire missiles at it.
Endurance
hear-
training.
You just hear him rip the paper up more.
But while you're just thinking
Will be
about
endurance
how to make pocket dimension stuff, it's roughly that time of the day for you guys to have the newsbirds come in with bulletin about what's happening around the world.
Oh.
With Amy being the highest up, just flying around, you're able to feel one of the newspapers hitting your right shoulder. Where would you guys like me to post what's in the news?
Yes.
Sure.
Let's go for it.
Okay. This will be up in our personal chat in just a moment.
And all of you people who are watching, it sucks to be you.
And Gablagool. There you go.
Oh, of course, there's a shit ton to read.
God damn it, that's a lot.
So, for you, Amy, you're seeing all of the latest news around the world in Altosian World News print edition, where, thanks to a character you know too well, Shepherd's Cradle has become hostile, where there were some fire genasi that were summoned against their will to be there, and the environment reacted to make it a much hotter and much more hostile thing, where not even fire genasis can live there. It is a war zone in the making.
Well, that's now lava.
Yep. Kaima's not having visitors for a long time, so
I don't blame Kaima.
this is something for people that might not remember Campaign 1, but for people like Snow and Strider, they're talking about how there was a fight on Dorsek that happened involving an assassin group where the Umbras of Oltos stopped it, but the island is still being repaired, but no one really talked about it because it came about a day or two before what happened at the Summer Gala happened. So everyone was just like, oh yeah, remember what happened on Dorset with those assassins? No, fuck that. There was a literal destruction of a peninsula by a terrorist group. Yeah, but the Umbras had to say, no, fuck that. Fuck those assassins. An entire peninsula was just destroyed. I don't give a shit about the Umbras right now. We lost an entire adventuring group after this shit. So for people like Laurel and Fluff, that's just like, wait, damn. So that means that everything that the Umbras went, they just kind of went under the fucking rug? Yes, it did. Because I feel like Peninsula being destroyed by a god trumps an assassin organization trying to kill the mayor.
Small news day.
You petty bitch.
That's what you're making it sound like.
But then the news that makes Amatista's eyes just shimmer, where from the contest of leadership from Campaign 1, one of our last sessions in Campaign 1, Alec of the Dunes is now dead, and the new barbaric king is Daryl Kaishin.
You know very well she's going to be like, Daryl, did you propose?
Mayhaps.
Good, because now that you're barbarian king, you want to put a ring on that.
I believe you. After that, Movalia is also in the news because there was an incident known as the Bane incident, where some people are saying it's being rebuilt, other people are saying that the island almost crumbled. No one knows why. Meanwhile, in magic news, after the schism just finally started to settle, 4 of the Magus academies, none of the universities or academies that Volan went to, because I believe I gave you those notes, Strider, about what school you went to.
Yes, you did.
So, Grimer, Solomine, Nimoro, and Ho. Well, actually, that's How. My bad. A lot of the students have progressively lost more and more of their arcane abilities to where, as of now in the newsfeed, Fireball is as powerful as cupping a fart and throwing it in someone's face.
Damn.
Well, it's just gonna grumble a little under.
You didn't really think Gabriel for those rings.
Meanwhile, for the
Yes, I do.
students that had dormant potential have been showcasing a rise in ley line magic, which has started to upset the academies, where arcane students may or may not be trying to kill their fellow students because of their own gifts waning while new gifts are arising. Because if I've known anything about spellcasters, they don't really like change when there's a power vacuum.
They really don't. I guess I should call back that professor at some point.
And then for the thing that I'm still kind of mad about from the early days of Campaign 1.5. So, for anyone that remembers Chaz...
Oh, who doesn't?
Aw.
Chaz from the island of Nemer, after a conversation with Amatista and a goat man, has decided...
We don't talk about one of them.
Has decided to create a brand new sport called SX Ball, where it's people on bikes, like, not motorcycle bikes, like actual, like, performance bikes that you'd see in skate competitions, also play baseball.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
BMX baseball?
I think I've heard of this before.
It's the alternate for the
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Olympics, where you're playing it on skateboards, where you have to grind, to get to 7 bases and hope that you don't break your balls.
It just sounds like a game, bro. It sounds like a video game.
I remember you mentioning this ages ago.
This sounds like something I would see in, like, Europe.
The quote that Shaz said is, "So, I want to be an influencer. And
Oh.
I decided,
Okay.
bros, I needed to be...
He's getting fireballed. He's getting fireballed if he ever says that again.
I
I think
learned it from a cool goat guy and his bird girlfriend."
On second thought, Amatista gets the killing blow on this one.
Yeah.
Waves of hell with him.
I will not take this from her.
This is why I'm like, sometimes I'm mad at early days campaign 1.5 because this is canon.
Man is not going to just be dead. He is going to be tormented for existence. That's why I'm laughing.
I feel a bounty coming.
I feel
Oh,
like
you know very
Brady.
well. Amethyst is going to be like, yeah. Looks at those who she's interested in. I'll be back for like in a month. I'm going to go to handle a certain situation that is bothering me to this day.
I feel like making a spell that writes people out of reality would be a mercy.
Are you God?
No. Just create the Death Note with some limitations that the Death Note should have had.
But wait,
Specifically, who can use it?
but wait, the news feed is not done
We'll
yet.
workshop on that.
It's still in the newspaper, where it's now going to the lifestyle section, where, for those of you guys that remember the newlyweds from Shepherd's Cradle, Olinair and Chrysanthemum.
You mean the main reason why the fucking island is also a fire pit of hell?
Oh, yeah. So, for anyone that remembers the assassination attempt where somebody allowed someone to break out and nick someone in the neck and then just not remember that doctors exist. So Olinair had to be flown out to a private hospital because there is a unknown toxin that is rapidly killing him. Because it's slow action toxin that is just coursing through his veins that if it's not treated within the next several days, he is scheduled to die.
Well, cipher. Note. 5
So,
exclamation points.
along with that,
See if only can create time travel so I can go back and stop this.
We'll
Along
workshop
with the
that.
Chaz incident.
We'll workshop that.
So after that, there's also the mayoral congregation coming up. That's set for the second week of the second fall month, which for you guys is, well, the month is almost over in 10 days. So
So another 8 days after that.
oh yeah,
18
8
days?
days from now. However,
I'm sure that'll be important.
in war news, island of Quesnamani, most notably Nanrao, is in the middle of the beginnings of a land war, rumored to be between changelings and the elite class of Western Nanrao. People are wondering how this came about, and people are still trying to do reports, but so far it's just like 2% of Western Nanrao. It's nothing dangerous right now. No one knows why they're complaining.
See why you rejected my first character build.
After that, we then go into the rumor mill, where there are rumors circulating that the Umbras of Ultos have vanished after a climactic battle with the Hex Coven of Morgway.
No, they're just out of sync with time.
Or are they? Possibly, maybe not. Who knows? Then there's also how the Nevermores, a very decorated, contracted group of mercenaries and killers, are apparently entering an impromptu battle with the Zodiac Company and an adventuring party known as the Brood.
Brood.
Why does that sound familiar?
Which also ties into people stating that the Brood is scheduled to be one of the premier adventuring parties, with everyone slated for the Blacklist tournament starting in 10 days.
Premium adventure companies.
So, by this point, after Amy's still reading while floating by the tree, and you guys got the next editions by the library, and everyone on the island's been reading it, what's everyone's thoughts about the world news?
Meh.
Meh.
I mean, I said the thoughts that entered Volan's head. He's gonna call some people.
Umi has no thoughts.
No,
'Cause
head empty,
she has-
says.
Yeah, no thoughts, head empty. She doesn't know much about the world, like
Bless you.
that up to date.
She's got a book to read anyway.
Yeah, it's not of her concern at the moment.
Yay for simplicity.
What about everybody else?
Tiny forgot his reading glasses in his room.
God damn it,
I already
Connie.
told you
Don't leave
roughly
you.
what's going on in Amy's head.
Fair enough.
She wants to commit murder.
Fair
She
enough.
wants to erase people.
I mean, the one that you want to kill, he's in another dimension elsewhere, and he can't come back.
Oh, I'm not talking about him.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the guy that called Mr. Girlfriend.
Oh, Chaz. Like, it's 8 Z's, sometimes 16 Z's, and sometimes 4 A's, sometimes...
His
6.
username has the 16 Z's.
My dude has a walking freaking player name from a video game, bro.
And you guys thought Cladonde was obnoxious.
I don't want to know. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, don't worry about Cladonde. We'll never see him again, right?
I hope not.
You guys won't.
Oh, yeah, totally. You guys will never see him again. There's nothing that's...
I can see you highlighting bringing him back.
Yeah.
I see the shit-eating grin on his face.
Oh, no,
And I'll
no,
remind
no,
everybody, we do not have face cam.
No, Snow and Wolf know what I mean. They know. You guys will never see him again. Never.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, you remember what
Never
happened.
see him again.
That's how forgettable I give a shit.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Oh, there's a multi-layered joke into that.
You guys will
There.
find out in future sessions what I mean.
can't wait.
But
It's a good ending.
It's a great ending when we get to it. But for now, the only thing of note that springs up from this whole affair is just the island gets a little bit quiet. Not out of shock or out of sadness. They're just kind of like... Everyone feels like since they've lived on the island of Din, they felt disconnected. Like, they feel like everything that they should know hasn't reached their waters in the almost full month that they've lived here. And it's kind of taken them a minute to register everything, like, huh. That's strange.
Wait, so it's just right now that they're finally receiving information from the world?
Getting the news bird to Din wasn't a high priority until the Krona tree became a thing of iconography.
So once we got Rainbow Tree, we got the news.
Interesting.
Typical nature. Keeping us all connected like that.
Nature is good.
Yes, nature is.
Would you guys want to congregate together outside the library or still be separated?
Library.
Okay, so y'all going back to library. Okay.
Laboratory.
Laboratory.
As long as there are no DDs around.
God damn, that just finally hit my.
I was just waiting. It's like, wait, okay, what?
Oh god.
I was wondering why it was crying. Like, was it that bad?
Oh,
of a joke?
son of a bitch! You hit me too.
I knew what you were talking about. I was just waiting for the shoe to drop.
Yeah, I was waiting for it
DD,
too.
get out of my lab!
I was wondering, like,
Get out of my laboratory!
Get out of my laboratory!
I was wondering, like, did I really make that bad of a joke?
It wasn't that it was bad. It just took us a while because it's dated as fuck, man.
I don't wanna be like, damn, it's been
That
long.
show is long dead, buried, and spat on.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Rather keep it that way than a new reboot.
Don't
Yeah.
give them ideas. Don't give them ideas. They already.
I would be interested to see what they would do with a reboot.
I'd rather not, bro. After
I don't want to see
Can we-
Dexter's.
Can we not?
They would
Can we
find a
try-
way to make her worse. You know they will.
yeah,
As long as
unfortunately.
they're not gonna do that whole we're brother and sister but not by blood thing, I'm good.
So we're going to the
No, we're not
library.
done.
We're going to the library.
You guys already at the library. It's just Amy is touching down with the Krona tree just dazzling this morning with like a full-blown rainbow glow glistening down.
Cole was just reading the paper, not noticing it one little bit.
But with Amy touching down with Tiny just being like, Tiny know how to read. Wear reading glasses.
Was it pocket? Was it here?
Damn it,
He's
Tiny,
not
do I have to read aloud to you?
He'd be appreciated, yes. As he's like a genuine smile.
Oh my. All right, fine. I'll start at the top. And then he will actually resuscitate everything.
Oh. I do not know what half mean, but that is a lot.
I don't know what most of this means either. I've been exceptionally out of the loop. But hey, it's the news and it's what's going on in the world. I'm sure some of this actually does matter to us, but
Probably. Oh, and Tiny had.
Oh, no, don't mind me. I'm just making a note about this whole magical situation.
Or okay.
Chaz and his fucking bullshit, man.
Hi, cousin.
Ametista. I take it you know this Chaz.
Sadly, I fucking do.
Not a good acquaintance, I take it. Are you going to disappear for a while, and then I'm going to hear about his tragic death?
I'm not allowed to do that.
And that stopped you before?
Before, I had somebody to blame on.
Noted. We'll find a scapegoat for you in the future. Did you notice that magic is getting worse?
Oh, I know one of the reasons why it's getting worse.
Yeah. Oddly enough, my academy wasn't listed on this newsprint. But anyway, how are you this morning? Does your head hurt?
Yes, it's pounding, but at least I had burritos and 2 pots of coffee.
never heard of that as a hangover remedy.
Is a common thing for Icelandians.
Must be related to their physiology.
But we really like coffee.
Fair point. Good.
Or maybe that's just tiny.
Oh, no. I like coffee just fine. I just don't drink that much of it. Or to just soldier on. Helps when there's a lot on your mind. Speaking of which, have you taken stock of the spoils that we have recently acquired? And the fact that we can't possibly store them all here.
Yeah, I'm thinking we can try to make some kind of pocket dimension.
Pocket what?
A pocket dimension. It would be a
Kind of like a bag of
small.
holding, or my boobs are holding, like, legit. It shouldn't be an issue.
I do not recommend shoving some of the more sizable objects down your cleat.
I try not to go too big compared to, like, some of the shit you've seen. The largest thing that would probably pop out of my cleavage would probably be Yukio. And another boulder.
The fact that you even have boulders down there.
For
In
one,
any of
the boulder originally was in a bag of holding.
And the fact that you were able to nest egg a bag of holding in there, that is another level of space dimensional what's it that I don't even want to fathom. But to be honest, I wouldn't even...
work in the black market, you kind of have to figure out shit.
That's fair. But for this particular problem, I wouldn't recommend a bag of holding or your cleavage.
Oh god, no.
I recommend something a little bit more, shall we say, tangible?
Building?
And in this dimension?
Well, we can always do a kind of like a building that so happens to be bigger on the inside but not the outside.
That's going to cost a hell of a lot of a hand. Do you have somebody who is skilled in the ability of transdimensional crafting?
Let me roll for history on this one.
Okay. As you're trying to think back, Hayato just puts down the book to look at everybody like, so what's going on again? I was busy trying to think back on something.
We're trying to figure out the whole there's not enough space for our loot problem.
21.
You have your... I think I gave you your wavemaker sheet.
I still want to keep
wait a
some.
minute.
I still want to keep some
I
of
was
the books
using
we
my
have.
D&D one.
Oh,
Fuck.
no. I was just saying if you did, make sure you add one to that. You can still use your D&D thing. I'm not going to make you change over now.
Okay, because I don't even think we adjusted what we had agreed she already maxed out.
That's why we can do that later. So, someone just make a mental note for Laurel to add 1 to history. But, for everything involving, pocket dimensional stuff, I mean, there's your old buddy, the Bone Crusher, that exists out there, but you haven't seen her since you guys left Ugos like months ago. And then of course there's Gabriel. Gabriel specializes in a lot of things, like how when you guys were starting out, he did make that pocket mansion for you guys to rest in during your guys' early days, so maybe he has the inclination to do so.
Fuck.
Well, I could reach out to this old buddy of mine, but I highly doubt she would probably be happy to hear from me for a job opportunity of some sort. I don't fully know.
Not even if we
Um,
pay them literally millions of bills.
Maybe she would for that, but like I said, I don't fully know because of how long it's been. Um,
We
the,
can go.
The
Sorry, cousin.
other route would be seeing if Gabriel would know somebody or do it.
He does want to meet with us. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to bring it up. I mean, it's not like there's an exceptionally pressing matter. Everything's on the Man of War, and the Man of War is still floating out there.
Oh yeah,
More than we can say for our own ship.
Standing here, as Hayato is just pointing at the giant fucking boat that is still just by one of the beaches.
Yeah, that's the one.
Thing is so massive it will probably block out the sun when it's time for nightfall.
We should do something about that soon, before someone might see.
Well, what do you suggest? Deconstructing it? Then that gives us more stuff to deal with. We
Yeah, why
need it
not?
as a container.
Hey, why not just do something simple like buy an island?
I look over to Ametista.
I mean, that's an easier option.
And it's also faster. We can
We
still
have-
build this idea. We just build it on that island.
Yeah.
Yes. And we do not even have to dip into our own funds. We can use what's on the ship.
We need to convert what's on the ship first. Those things are coins.
Do we not take coins too?
There's a conversion rate, Tiny. We pay him bills, remember?
Tiny
You
just
have
think
to pay for everything that's coin.
Yeah, we do have to
Though-
deposit it, though.
I do want to look at the gems before we do anything with that.
That's fair. I think for this particular project, it might be a good idea for us to open up another account that's separate from all of our personal ones.
Well, that would be the wise choice.
I do try to give wise ideas.
okay.
Varying success.
Let me just write. I'll just make a mental note of that.
But yeah, I mean, I'm still in the process of sorting out the books. I've only done a trillion, 4,862,000,000.
And if I take a brief look what you got on your inventory. List,
look at what I
maybe
got.
I can help.
What's going on, Pumpkin?
I want some book.
Hmm?
She wants some of my book? She wants some of the book?
Hmm?
Hmm.
What is it, Umi?
I want some of the books. It seems too many for like even just two people.
Oh, Umi. We're going to be storing them in probably a much bigger library, so it's going to be available to everybody. But if you do see a title that you want in particular, you're welcome to it.
Yay!
I mean,
Mhm.
there's 95.3 trillion books. I'm not going to keep all of them.
I want to make sure because there are some people that would go for that many and would rather keep them.
Well, I'll tell you
I
all
personally
what.
like the language ones, and obviously herbology and obviously anything about minerals.
I can set titles related to that aside while I'm done inventorying.
Tiny can when Tiny finds classes, Tiny can use anything for various material for training.
I will set tomes aside for that as well. At this point, Bowen's just pulled out his book to write all this down.
There is one thing Tiny do wish for.
What's that, Tiny?
As he's just holding up the sticky note he took off of the thing. There's various dragon eggs. Tiny had one back on his ship. Maybe taken enough since it's being worked on by a very nice but very scary mouse lady. Tiny wish for a dragon egg.
You want to keep a dragon?
Me
I
I actually am
too.
keeping still the dragon egg we found.
Oh, that is where it went.
Okay,
Tiny
guys. Dragons are not pets.
Oh,
I
no,
love
Tiny.
dragon
No.
eggs.
Oh, no.
If anything, I just want to adopt it, considering I'm technically I am adopted as well. So
I love
Dragons.
dragon eggs too.
Dragons are
I'm in it as a
complex.
child.
You seem like against this. Well, what up?
Look, it's pretty sure I don't need to explain how there might be a conflict with me, considering what I am. I know I don't have nearly as many scales, and I don't look as great as I used to, but I
Oh, you
am
look
still
beautiful.
very much dragon.
You look beautiful, shush.
Yeah, well, we'll see what Cypher says when I finally call her.
Mm?
I can always take a photo and send her a photo of you.
For the love of God, do not.
Tiny just like texting behind his back for Rainy just to send a photos.
Colin is
You
just
know very well
eyeing
Amy's
Tiny. Don't
like,
think I don't see
I
you.
already have a good photo of him in my phone just for shits and giggles.
The lot of you stop scheming. You're terrible at it, and I can see you all doing it.
Oh, Tiny's not hiding anything, but
Yes, exactly why you're terrible at it.
well, this is again a slight distraction. But Tiny can understand if you have feeling about it, but still,
I understand this is what you guys want. Just understand that dragons are not pets, they're not animals. They are complex life with very specific needs, highly intelligent, and have their own societal norms that you would have to accommodate.
I was not going to treat the one I am currently holding right now as a pet. It would be a child. Correction.
his baby.
Same with me. I just wanted companions. Well, that would be with me all times.
Alright. Well, I said my piece. It's not like I don't trust any of you guys.
And
You want to
if
take
anything-
a dragon egg, I'm not going to hold it against you.
And if
You-
anything, we can always come to you for advice. Wouldn't it be better knowing it at least gets out of probably a certain age range before we have to really worry?
I'm not too sure what dragons would view me if they were to see.
You know very
But-
well this could be a camouflage aspect to make it easier for them not to be killed off.
I understand. I certainly know what my people would do.
So start looking at it as more of a positive than a negative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing it as a negative. It's just concerns that enter my. But
And she's
fine.
Very fair.
I'll drop it. It's not like I don't trust you guys. I've said my concerns. You heard them. Then that's that. Take your pick. And anyone else who doesn't take one, we can always leave in the sanctuary.
We think so. What now?
I always
Wait.
go there all the time.
Wait, what?
Uh.
What did you say?
I'm very sorry for mentioning it, Ametista. I forgot who was here.
Hmm?
Tiny just looks over to Ametista, leans his shoulder. So what did he say? So what now?
I didn't hear you guys at all.
Oh, he mentioned the sanctuary And that immediately got Tiny's interest.
Oh,
Where we
yeah,
where we keep the animals.
Yeah, we have where we keep rare animals in safe habitats, but this would not be that kind of case. We would be actually setting up all sorts of things for the dragons, like school systems, one of them being proper hoarding tactics, considering I also am a person of habit. I have my shiny hoard.
So
You're gonna have to
that
start protecting that.
explains Vova very much.
Yeah,
What?
Boland's hoard is technically his book.
Oh, that
I
makes more
am not gonna be able to say otherwise.
Just start sweating.
Well, at least I don't hoard gold.
You okay there, little what's your name again? Sorry, Tiny only know you for like a blip.
Well, I was I was thinking of having a lot of animals of my own one day.
Do you like animals?
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this. You only have one or two pets.
No.
As Tiny just kind of like gets closer to me. You like animals, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I always visit the sanctuary every day.
You got banned from the sanctuary briefly, and I have to babysit you.
Umi, we've talked about this. You can only have one pet. Your mother.
No.
With little Umi, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Would little Umi like to see Tiny pets sometime?
Yes.
Hey, perfect. Tiny always keep one with him as he just pulls out his garter snake.
Oh, for the love of.
This is Kitty.
Kitty.
That is a snake.
Seeing Umi's dad face palming, like, why?
As Tiny.
Don't worry. We do keep a close eye on her when it comes to the animal.
Amethyst says that's a good idea.
Would you like to hold Kitty?
Yes, please.
As he lets the little garden snake just crawl over to me.
Just holds it and just like puts it on her shoulder and just pets it.
Well, this is going to be fun.
Well, it could be worse. Belovet could be hurt. Could be here as well. Then we would have a pet overload. That's not a good thing, Tiny.
Not my own. It is best day for Tiny.
I would have thought after all this time and growing, you would have re-examined your priorities.
Priorities are one thing. Comfort in life is another. Oh, speaking of priorities, as he just like again shuffles through his things, Tiny had many paperwork relating to the voice of not want around. Whenever we want to.
You have a shit ton of paperwork on the voice of the child.
Yes.
And you only think to bring this up now.
Oh, Tiny tried, but everyone in very bad mood earlier.
I'm still recovering from a hangover.
See?
I'll look over them.
As he just gives you... how many documents would Tiny have had copied over?
So, here's the whole situation from Carousel. A lot of the movement you guys have been doing has been about that train your godfather told you about.
Mm-hmm.
That train in and of itself, so I don't ruin the name, because it's been a hot minute since I've had to talk about it. It is the... God, it really has been a hot minute since I've talked about it. God dang.
Look at the last modification date.
It is a massive death train. I do remember that, but I'm trying to remember what that is.
I think it might be in our DMs. If not, you definitely show me.
Lots of things about training. We've done way too much training. And Umi still has so much more training to do.
Oh, you have no idea.
Yeah, there's no more doll to take the brunt. Now we're all going to be focused on you.
The thing is, I do remember the train, but I'm like, God, where did I put that thing?
If it's the train that I'm thinking of, the one that we were on,
Oh, no,
it
no,
has to be
it's
one of our
not the
earlier.
Phantom train. It's
The Doom train?
it looks like the Doom train.
Yeah, because I remember, like, I was vaguely looking at my notes or DMs in the scattered amounts of it.
Oh, what am I doing? It is in one of the recaps. What am I?
The Hellbound Factory?
There it is, the Hellbound Factory. It's mostly about the Hellbound Factory, which has kind of expanded in size. The very scope of the Hellbound Factory is a gargantuan structure that is on par with the size of Giants. Where most of what you've really looked into deeply for this train, the Hellbound Factory, this monstrosity in and of itself has kind of expanded even more so than ever before, where now it's mass producing more transfigured vehicles as a variant in even higher quality. Xenobeetles have their own variants that are stronger than what was coming before. Certain things like the speedboat that has the giant underneath have become even more grander in design. There are now Cenotanks. There are now trains, limousines, sports cars, all of which are more durable than the last, and it keeps growing. Almost as if it's in tandem with someone that's amassing just as much power, if not something more sinister.
So Danny kind of just like wraps that up in a nice bow and be like, so yeah, Tiny did not want to bring this up, but since we're in good mood, Tiny bring it up now, hopefully not to bringing down mood. As he has like a little bit of a scrunched up face. Yeah.
Now Tiny.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you brought it up already.
Yes.
Bring it up.
Yeah, like again, he just kind of generalized how, again, the train does this and that, makes the transfigured creatures, but in a goofy, accented way. Everything that Beast said, but with tiny flourish.
And with the last document that he's scrolling through, it's documented that from the last facility that Bishop Razel wants to turn the Hellbound Factory into a super weapon for something once Phase 3 is concluded. What Phase 3 is has never been documented.
Yeah, Tiny tried to figure out what 3 phases, but he's like trying to find mouse hole in barnyard filled with traps. On fire. I'm the sun.
So in other words, your team hasn't been able to figure it out. It's honestly a little surprising.
Well, we were entrapped in the fog place for a little bit, so
Yeah, I took that into account. Well, regardless, at least it gives us something to thumb through.
yeah, Tiny have more documents of this and that. All he had to do is again ask Rene or Mr. Gabriel or Gex, as he's just kind of like naming off names.
Did someone
Tiny just
call my name with Rainy walking just a brand new outfit for herself, like a big t-shirt and lowrider jeans, just still wiping the sleep out of her eyes.
hello,
Good morning,
wife.
Rainy.
Oh, God, what a long night.
Hope your sleep was pleasant enough.
I have no idea. I'm a heavy sleeper.
It's true.
This explains so much.
Just gives Tiny a quick peck before just ruffling Umi's hair, just on instinct. Okay, so first thing is first, just placing your hands together and just point them at Ametista. You are gorgeous.
Thanks.
Are you sure we're probably not related? Because I feel like...
Well, I never always looked like this.
Thought that would be a little difficult with the whole. He mimics having snakes for hair with his fingers.
I'm not a mimic, you racist.
Tiny's just side-eyeing you.
I was just saying that the fact that Ametista doesn't have snakes for hair, there's a pretty good chance you're not related.
He's called evolution.
I'm reptilian, she's a bird. We might be related.
There might be a great-grand somewhere in there.
That's a heck of a separation.
Not really.
I honestly would not be surprised. My biological family tree is heavily weird.
Hmm.
Cousin.
I mean, it really would all depend on the age gap, whether or not there could be a generational side.
Just ignoring Vol and just grab Amy's hand of like, cousin.
Cousin.
Umi is
Oh.
just standing there confused because it just throws her fucking. He's not
really fair. He would just adopt Rain as cousin. It's official now.
Just throwing the whole logical knowledge out the window.
I mean, logically, birds do evolve from dinosaurs, which are reptilians, so...
Yeah, that's so funny.
One of my best jokes yet.
Don't even know what to say. I don't think there's anything I can.
But second, you know, while we were sailing by, I saw like a unoccupied island just a couple of miles off. You guys own that?
Do you?
I don't think so. Ametista, do we own that?
No, well, last I checked, this was the only island, but if it's up for sale, we can easily grab it.
I mean,
Actually, technically, we don't even own this island.
Big ass boat into the east.
Now, if we want to be accurate, we technically don't own this island either.
Wait, you guys don't? I thought you guys lived here.
We do, but if we want to get technical, the property belongs to Gabriel.
Oh, that makes more
Sweet
sense.
man. Yeah, I like him.
That explains why it's so much more furnished.
Exactly.
That explains those very nice housekeepers that always argue with each other.
It does seem
And
to...
don't ever start an argument with them
Why would you do that?
Just let them. Just let them.
if you have a death sentence.
Who had that sentence? How you speak that word?
It's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
What? Okay.
Well, those are my only two questions, other than where the hell is Dee's?
Probably cuddling with her wife.
Okay, no further questions.
Yeah, best to leave those two as is.
Hey, I get it. Sometimes you just want to cuddle up by the fire instead of trying to clean up drool because someone decided to stay up for like several weeks straight without sleep. Giving
Tiny just rubs. Tiny's just rubbing his chin. Who would do that? Absolutely unaware that was him.
That sounds like more of a personal struggle, if I'm being honest.
Note to self: make sure to knock him out if he ever does that again.
Oh, please, you let me stay.
I would not let anybody on this team to go over 3 days no sleep.
I'm making a note of that.
Oh, yes, do not do that, otherwise the Tiny just cracks his arm. Like, his one arm, you just hear a lot more cracks. Don't do it. That is not normal.
I would give you my dearest sympathies, dear husband, but you made your bed, now fucking die in it.
It's very true. Tiny did make bed. Tiny did. Wait, no, Tiny didn't not make bed this morning. Oh, very sorry. He's just like looking at Rennie, like literally. It's like, I forgot to make the bed this morning kind of look.
Giving him the side eye like no one's business.
Tiny.
Oh, Tiny messed up this morning, did he?
You need to stop, but while you're ahead. And while you still have a head.
As he just checks his head.
You have already done a big no-no.
Indeed.
Oh no.
And while I won't judge you.
Way past the 3 days.
Yeah.
How many weeks was it again?
Please do not think my whole bigger than it is.
I'm gonna remember that. But unfortunately, I can't stay too long. I gotta go see if our ship is ready, because I need to go report in with Mr. Bluepaw.
Oh, Mouse Mechanic later said it'd be ready by night.
I don't think Gex would be happy with that.
No, he looked very uncomfortable. They were at the beach.
I feel I'm missing some context. Mr. Bluepaw?
We were working on a black.
You don't remember?
Unless it's a book or a bat woman, he's not gonna care. It's
Also,
giant lion guy.
he's speaking of Batwoman. You should take a picture and send it to her. Is he just like nudges Rainy?
Tiny, please.
Okay,
Tiny.
Tiny.
God, what?
As he just high fives his wife.
I was hoping that out of everybody here, you would be the sensible one.
Oh, I was, and then you said, and I quote, I already slept with someone. So therefore, my respect for you went out the window.
It's complicated. And not quite exactly how I portrayed it.
Actually, Tiny might think a different situation now.
Confused.
As Tiny kind of just whispers to Rainy what he kind of like got intuition of.
As soon as Rainy hears that, her eyes go huge, like, no.
Yes.
So he doesn't.
No, he still has a garden.
Ooh, I kind of feel bad now sending that photo of him with his hair in the wind.
Rainy,
What?
Rainy, was it a bad good or a good
You gotta
good?
show me the photo.
She just
No, stop.
And he just holds Bowen back.
She showcased on her eyes the photo of like when you guys are going through the rift portal. His hair is flowing in the breeze. His eyes are pointing straight forward, glowing brightly with magic coming off of his body.
Tiny just holds.
That one fucking erotic novel guy. What was his name?
Tiny's just holding Bowen back in a headlock.
Oh, he went by a nickname like Fabio.
I thought it was Dataro.
got this, and she just showcases that from the rune listings. Like, she just has, like, that whole blushing expression of her looking at the photo, just holding up a hand to her mouth, or her eyes just kind of fogged over, and her face is just completely red, like, oh my god. As poor Umi's being comforted by her dad in the background, because she doesn't know what the hell is going on.
He's so confused.
If I knew what Tiny just told me, I wouldn't have sent it, but I wish I could say I regret it.
You don't.
I don't.
Bowen just shakes out of it. Serves me right for expecting better.
Serves you right for saying that you slept with somebody.
Yes, too sexy. Nice.
Because I... Wait. Why do you think I didn't?
But wouldn't you like to know?
Mm-hmm.
What the...
So anyway,
Tiny!
back to business, as he's again just like looking through the paperwork. So dear,
Yes.
I know I can ask you anytime, but Tiny will still ask because he respects you.
I can't wear that outfit again.
No.
Oh no, I want pictures of that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You just hear the crack of Tiny's neck. It's like, Tiny will kill you.
Exactly.
And
why
it would
I
be
said-
much more preferable than what I've got going on right now.
Bolin, you're digging yourself a grave. I can see the hole in the floor.
And I will get out an electric drill if I have to.
You just see Tiny slowly start materializing a shovel.
I need a bigger shovel.
Oh no, this is for personal use later. Either way. So,
You'll need a bigger one.
not on that note. This is actually more work related. Whenever you have time, if not can talk to Mr. Blooper, would you still be able to do all the things that we were doing against the voice of give the fuck up of them?
I mean, we're supposed to be going to a brand new thing before we start doing security for the mayoral conglomerate. I'm so tired. Congregation that's supposed to be scheduled out soon, so odds are we can do it.
Okay.
You're getting dragged into that.
If you have time, text it or call Tiny. You know, Tiny will always be happy.
Oh yeah, no problem. We're gonna hit up a facility when we get out of here. It should be not that far. And then afterwards, we're gonna report in Mr. Bluepaw. And afterwards, we're off to the congregation. As for you guys, though, before I left to go to bed, looked like your flying boat is in really bad shape.
Yeah, I'm sure Kit's on it.
I think she's definitely mad.
Oh no, she was very pissed.
Why do you think I'm here?
I thought it's because you are a bookophile and probably have a weird kink for books and pages.
I really don't.
That make too much mess for book.
Hmm.
You give my creativity far too much credit.
Because he doesn't want her to hear the rest of this.
She's gonna have to learn one day, sir.
Not today. Not today.
No, not today. So anyway, as time just kind of kisses a chick, Tiny appreciate it if you can help out these lovely goofballs anyway.
That's no problem. Only thing I'm wondering is what are you guys gonna do? Because that flying boat's going nowhere, and I don't think you guys have a job coming up. So, what are you doing?
Sorting out our loot and what to do with it.
Weirdly, why is Mr. Gabriel?
I have
Yes.
other ideas.
Hmm?
Oh,
I can't say yet.
Tani like her. She very secretive.
You would.
Umi,
Mm,
can you at least tell me?
mm,
Umi,
Ooh.
tell the
Will it
nice
cause you to
lady.
get into trouble?
no.
Tell the nice lady, Umi. She asked nicely.
I can't say it right now.
Okay, just promise to tell me later.
I will.
She just ruffles Umi's hair.
Poor Umi's hair. It's been ruffled so much today.
I'll give Umi the benefit of the doubt. She long since earned it.
Speaking of earn, what are you guys gonna do with those 790 people on the Man of War?
Oh, we gotta first get them on a profit, get them somewhat in shape before having them go somewhere.
We need to make them healthy enough for long distance travel before we can even think about putting them anywhere.
And decannibalize them.
That will be far more difficult than you might imagine. It might not even be possible, to be honest.
True.
But that might be a bridge to cross at a later date.
I was gonna
Eh.
suggest something, but I don't think it would work.
Do you want to tell Tiny and Tiny will tell you yes or no?
No, it was gonna involve Laszlo, so I'm like, no, it's not gonna
What were you
I would like
going
to hear
say?
your idea.
work. I was.
What were you going?
Honey, I was just gonna suggest that he cook something, but I don't trust Laszlo cooking for that many people right now.
Any particular reason why?
You just see her turn her head to you to give a very blank stare.
I'm
Tiny.
not sure if you think I can read that stare. I can't. I'm very stupid.
All she does
Whoa,
is
whoa, whoa.
walk straight to you very slowly, very methodically.
Oh no.
And, hold on, let me roll to see if this hits you.
Tiny, again, Tiny summons the shovel. As he just starts digging and just starts like getting a pile of dirt right under Volan. You're going to need these.
It needs to be bigger.
Oh, so you know what's coming now.
Look, at this point in my life, I just expect everybody to hate me.
That's gonna be a dirty 21.
I mean, that definitely kicks my armor grade in the teeth.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let me just. This is an unarmed strike, so I need to roll the hit die. Kitty! Oh god.
Again!
That's 10 plus 5. So
13.
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
15 damage straight across poor Volan's chest to be knocked a good few miles away before just hitting the side of a building.
Yucky.
Tiny just looks at the small hole you made. No, it's not big enough. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
I'm not dead!
How can you hear you so far away?
Fantastic dragon hearing!
Uh-huh.
What was that for?
Oh shit, it's real. Comedic
You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna bother asking.
So while Volan's picking himself up, the whole reason I don't trust him is of his history of feeding people to people.
Yeah. We'll have one of our sweet we ladies make them food.
Volan walks out of the hole. It's like, God damn it, you just scared a shit ton of books everywhere. Now I'm gonna have to recatalog all of them.
I didn't hit you into your library, I hit you in that building. As you just see that she's pointing at where the clinic's whole stand is for where certain people are just doing stuff to see a nurse poke their head out, like, what the fuck?
I'm just imagining he exploded books out like Sonic does with
Son of a bitch. I'll go with it. I'm all for that. I just had some books on me and just blasted off. Volan looks to the hall. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay for that too. Gee, thanks.
I mean, ask stupid questions and say stupid things, win stupid prizes.
I am going to ask a cacophony of stupid questions. So if I'm gonna get hit every time, I'm just gonna have to get used to it.
endurance training.
I mean, he does put up with my shit.
It's impossible not to.
He's dealt with Tiny for a few days straight.
Either way, I've done my part, which is just to make sure Tiny is taken care of. Are you sure you don't need me to bring you anything? Do you have everything here? Did you remember that all of your pets have their food? Remember that they need their medication? Do you remember all the stuff for their treats? Did you make sure you packed on the necessary clothes? Do you have all the necessary numbers? Do you know not to talk to strangers? Do you know not to use too much cheese in your grilled cheese? Or do you also remember to make sure you don't have too many tomatoes in your tomato soup? Please tell me you remembered everything.
As he's literally just like has like a pre-made checklist that he has like almost like a mini whiteboard. Medicine, treats, extra treats, Bowser treats, the medicine, tiny medicine,
Rain,
extra clothes.
why don't you put your runes in my phone?
Oh, I already did it.
Am I
Start looking.
She do
Thank
that
you.
enough.
If this is what getting married is like, I think I'm gonna skip that process.
Oh, no.
Too late.
No, Volan.
I have a bet going on. You are getting married.
Why the hell would you make a bet on that?
Do you see my
We
cousin
make-
getting married before you? She's playing the field. Look at her. Tall, brawn, sexy. She doesn't want to be tired.
You don't need to tell me how good Amatista looks. That came out wrong. Look,
No, it came out. No, it came out right.
never mind. Look, first off, why is anybody even invested in whether or not I get married?
Want to see you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
'Cause Bella-
And also the fact is, you are very smitten for this bat girl.
Yes. Which did you say you're going to cut today?
I was gonna do it after the meeting, if you must know.
Oh, this is a meeting. I thought it was just we bully Volan Day.
No, that's
That's every day.
Oh, that
Not
is
it. Oh, sorry. Tiny is not the every. Oh, Tiny is trying to make up for it as he just rubs his hands before
Oh,
dropping.
I
and
demand
then-
that I get breaks on
Do not-
Sundays.
Do not ruin the books.
I'm not gonna ruin the books, cousin. Relax. I'm not gonna ruin the books. However,
I'm talking about your husband.
oh, I can't.
Huh?
I,
Tiny will never desecrate books. Not that,
That
Tiny
means
knows.
also not organizing them either. It's already a pain in the neck
Oh,
to
no.
find shit.
Oh no! Unless
You just use the Dewey Decimal System. It's not that complicated.
last time Tiny tried to do decimal system of Dewey, Tiny somehow ended up on the opposite of Aslan.
I don't ever want to hear you try to attempt to say Dewey Decimal System ever again.
The Dewey of the system of Daisy?
on that
Stop.
note, I'm just going to, and then Rainy is walking away from all of this after giving a quick peck to Tiny before walking down the hill towards where the boats are.
But she is right. We'll just really figure out what to do with war of manship.
Well, for right now, the Man of War's ship is more or less a container. It contains our former prisoners / refugees and our loot. And for now, it can stay that way until we have a more permanent solution, which, quickest solution that we came up with, buy a neighboring island.
Okay, why do we not do that as soon as possible versus wait?
I was going to suggest that we do that immediately after we're finished discussing it. Organize the money, convert it, and use it to buy an island.
And it would be faster if I do pretty much most of that, considering I can easily pop up anywhere that has a natural tree.
Exactly.
Can I?
My daughter has something to say.
Can I go with you on that island with you, Ami?
Of course, sweetheart.
You just like being called Ami, didn't you?
He seems like you want to be punched again today.
It's gonna happen no matter what. I've just given up stopping.
Okay, maybe it's time for Tiny to teach you something.
Asked nicely.
That is very true. But Volvo, as he Tiny pulls him aside, maybe Tiny is need to teach you social skill.
Next! I got social skills, thank you.
No, you have let me fuel the fire, as that is your passion.
What, you think I like getting hit?
Well, what we're into is not Tiny and inconspicuous.
That is not what that means!
I think
And
Tiny did not.
Amethysta just states in fucking wind language, just like, and this is why we can't have nice things.
I have no idea what you said, but it sounded magical.
It's my native tongue.
Interesting. Can you read this book as then just let's go?
I'm glad that you remembered.
Slam it down to just open up to the middle passage.
Amethysta just like glances at it and just starts reading it off in common.
So what you're reading, Amy, is very interesting. It's talking about the Eidolon of Fire. Which
Bolin turns to side.
certain notes here, actually.
If she said that out loud, Bolin is looking in her direction.
You do know that's what Umi is trying to look into. She didn't want to say it.
So before I say it, I'm just gonna type out the name of Silkabos for you guys' notes.
You know, she could be a real dick and just say it in another language completely.
This is for you guys' personal notes. Silkabos.
Yes, Amethysta could do that, but that's not who she is.
So this passage is.
Oh, she also doesn't know what other languages Umi knows.
Fair enough. So this
True.
passage that you guys are hearing aloud from Amethysta is that Silkabos, the Eidolon of Fire, is the husband to the Eidolon of Water. Why does that work? You guys don't have the time to question that. They're usually found.
Bolin questions it.
Opposites attract.
Thank you. They usually are found in places of calamity, of chaos, of mayhem. Where last time that people knew where they were in the company of one that would soon be known as the Berserker King, the original one that founded Movalia itself. Where that was several millennia ago.
Umi, who gave you this book?
My teacher.
I'm gonna have to ask him what Sky Island he stole this from.
I don't think it's something he stole from. I think it's just found. But
If
do.
it's still inhabited, it's stolen. It's not bad. The Sky Islands are full of usually dickheads.
but I was planning to learn the language a bit, and read it later to know the context of this book.
Well, you can always just simply. I can always give you a lesson on my native tongue if that's all you want.
I will like that.
And then we can talk shit in it later.
Oi!
Let them do what they wish. It makes it more fun.
But Pumpkin, isn't this
Yeah, for them.
where you were looking for these ideals?
Mm-hmm.
You kids and your adventures.
I'm just curious about them, and it seems interesting to know of their existence.
Okay. Well, I feel like I'm cramping your kids' style, so I'm just gonna
Go see our lovely cooks before you head out.
I will, as he's just trying to still act super cool and just.
And get a protein shake.
That two-step out. You guys know the dad two-step to try and.
Oh, we know the two-step.
Tiny would just turn to Umi. That is very cool.
He's very cool, but I feel like he's trying too hard.
I give up on you, Tiny.
I mean, you have to
What
make
do
up
you
for all
mean?
the lost time.
I give up
Sweetheart.
on you.
It could be worse, though. It could be worse.
Well, just claps his hands. I wash my hands of you, Tiny.
But that was not water. You say that with Tiny, but you do not know how to wash hands.
I was hoping my dad could meet someone, but I guess it won't happen soon.
Don't be so sure. There's plenty of time.
Oh.
Your dad's been around the block. I'm sure if something catches his eye, he knows exactly what to do.
I think that could be the problem, though.
Oi, don't be mean. Not everybody's as worthless as I am.
Okay, then.
No, I'm saying nowadays people are also have high motivations to destroy people for no reason.
He's
in a vulnerable situation. Yes, he is strong and smart. But after being how many years in that mist on that ship could have done to him?
You're forgetting that he has a secret weapon that will keep him safe.
That's still not fully controllable.
I was referring to his daughter.
I thought you were talking about his wife.
I was talking about both.
She doesn't understand.
Then she got half my point. Look, if I were to invest in anyone's ability to keep him safe and straight and on the narrow, I would put it more to Umi than her mother.
Hmm?
Because I've seen what Umi can do.
Anyways, Umi, we can talk more about this book when we go run those errands.
Okay.
Mind if I hold on for it for now?
Sure.
She just plops it right into her cleavage. This way we can easily get to it, and it's safe.
Yeah, nothing can get in there.
Without me breaking their hand.
My hand was perfectly intact, thank you.
The only thing is, with how big the book is, it's just the book ribbon sticks out of the sleeve, almost like it's a tie that got eaten up.
Until, like, you just hear a little shuffling, and then it just... Zip.
I'm I have long since stopped asking questions about that.
Tiny forgot you could do that.
It's just Yukio knocking it over.
How could you ever forget that she can do that?
They didn't seem to want it at the time.
Marriage has changed you.
Hold on. She just reaches in, pulls out Yukio.
Puppy!
Yes, Yukio's still around.
Just licks it tiny because he hasn't had his scent in a while.
Tiny's like trying to hold back from just petting the ever-living life out of Yukio.
Try not to smother.
Tiny would never.
Yukio, break. As in, that's time. Not working, can play.
Just leaps out to them being Tiny's arms.
Marriage has not changed him that much.
Enough. It's changed him enough.
But I will say that now it is roughly a little past noon for you guys. Like, just a few hours have passed, nothing crazy. So, what is the game plan exactly?
Get something
Is that-
for the refugees to eat, for one.
Easy
Mhm.
Psyche.
Yep. We're going to be collecting the coins up and getting them converted and processed into a separate account, which is all Umi and Amatista's job.
That's gonna take a while to put into, like,
Okay.
some crates and barrels.
To try to gather some more people to help out then. I'm sure we've got somebody who isn't doing anything around here.
Nameri is treating Veshra and Cleon.
I should look into that. I also have to apologize for putting a hole in the hospital.
Zarin hasn't left Veshra's side. Murdani is charting up everything that you guys gave him notes for from old Oltos to make like a faster route for you guys. If you ever wanted to go back to Gurtani, anyway.
We might have to.
Fabian, finally, with the materials that you gave him, is just doing some stuff to make your new weapon. Ashtali, you guys have no idea. You have not checked on Ashtali yet.
What does Ashtali do?
She's another blacksmith just like Fabian.
Oh, the purple
He's the
Oni.
Oni.
Okay.
Kane doesn't want to be bothered.
Then Kane will not be bothered.
Do you want to die?
No, I said he will not be bothered.
Okay.
Kane's daughter Amy is doing teenager stuff.
Definitely not going to bother that.
Expected.
The Stone Bros are playing poker.
They can help with moving stuff.
Wait,
I'll let them take.
So we sent. Did you need us for something?
I think Amatisa needs your guys' help with something.
Then why doesn't she tell us herself?
You just see Amatista just walking in the background with a ginormous ass crate.
That would be why.
Things. All right, okay. Come on, brother. Oh, I was gonna win this time. No, you weren't. But how do you know? You had 1, 2, and everything was blank. Fine, you always cheat anyway.
I sincerely doubt that. Good luck, guys.
Zalas is doing gun practice.
Leave that alone.
Quasi is trying to update his everything, because when he saw Gex, he was like, shit, I need to do something about myself.
What, Gex is advanced in comparison?
Well, Quasi is means he's more machine than person. Gex is just a Cybron. He's more person than machine.
Ah, I see the failing in the design.
Psyche, you guys already have making food for basically 800, if not 850 people. Lizbeth, she'll just do anything for Amethyst. She'll just drop everything because she really wants to mash clams.
I leave that decision up to Amethysta then.
You know very well she's gonna be like, Lisbeth, you want to join us?
Yes. What am I joining? What?
Oh, we're just gonna be running errands and picking out an island.
Okay.
The disappointment.
And
Oh, you know very well she's going to reward her later with like a bunch of kisses.
Oh.
Well, lucky her then.
The Were Shark Collective, they swimming today.
No, fucking with sharks.
Hey, they earn it.
Yeah, they can do it all day. Yeah, they can do it all day.
I will say Tiny is trying to figure out where Fabian is.
He's in his workshop right now doing the finishing touches on a brand new weapon where he's trying to engrave it carefully. He's just like, oh, just it's one more thing here. We'll just get this whole last bit with the door swing open for you, Tiny.
Tiny's head just kind of like slowly pokes his like, is this the right room?
Then just adds like an extra finish that didn't need it to be finished. Where it basically
God damn it, Tiny.
A very long, I would say, 18 feet long whip blade that can form as a belt. Kind of like a double looped belt sort of weapon that has a lot of engravings from the original Bazani whip, meaning it's another spell focused weapon, but with the bladed edges finely tuned after using Mosin's Fang, which, fun fact, was actually made from a different dream demon to make said weapon.
Huh, I didn't even know that.
Where this is now known as the Foxglove. But it's Fabian's just trying to put it down because he added an extra flourish to the signature he had. He's like, "Wait, who's go?" It's you, Mr. I'm too busy for some person who we thought was his friend.
What? Tiny, like, literally just, like, burst nearly off the hinges. He's just, like, straight up standing like, who told you lie?
I was talking to Volan. He was saying these things about how you weren't around and that you weren't going to be around, and I just took his in won't be friends no more.
As Tiny's hearing this, little bits of static aether just start forming like little air pockets into like just small obscure weapons before they disappear to the ground, and then just like again reconstitute the air and everything.
Oh great, I get to be stabbed again.
You thought I forgot several sessions ago, but I did.
This is why I came in here, to see if this would happen. As Tiny just slowly and menacingly aura goes to Fabian before he just reaches into one of his holding bags and just grabs him gently, respectfully, and turns the items around as he just sees boxes of deluxe piss cereal drop out of it. You think Tiny would forget Fifi?
You got me a lifetime supply of oak piss
Tiny told you Tiny would get you the best cereal in the world, did he not?
It's part of a balanced breakfast. These cornflakes known for being made by Oak Piss himself. You remember?
And these are the deluxe edition that comes with a prize inside. Who knows?
I could finally get those X-ray glasses.
The extreme extra classes. And those silly little wind-up toys and everything. They all in here. No mailing.
You see these huge boar arms take you in for like a super tight hug. Oh, thank you so much.
Do never listen to Volvo if he say Tiny don't have time for Fifi.
I'll never listen to Vogue ever again.
Listen to creative idea. Do not listen to bullshit idea. Tiny missed Fifi all day and all night.
Baby, missed you too, Tiny.
Oh, Tiny had many things to tell you over peace.
So yeah, that's that on that front.
Yeah.
And all I'm wondering is whether or not those X-ray glasses would actually work.
Oh, you know they won't work.
No, but in this universe, they might.
How? Artificers don't exist anymore.
Well, we make magic clothing. Why can't we make magic specs that can see through shit?
Because the artificers died hundreds of years ago.
Well, bleh. Sure, somebody could get them to work.
Probably, but good luck. Tiny's bought or has gone the entire deluxe thing for like the next year.
And we're back.
Well, I'm glad those two reconciled.
But from all of this, though, for Amy getting help, getting all of the stuff, it's roughly like 40 crates and 15 barrels of money. That's now put on like a makeshift raft for you guys to do whatever.
I don't
Holy
envy
crap.
them. I don't envy you guys.
This is like, you guys are in the modern era, so it's like a weird juxtaposition where you guys have bills, these weighted bills that take up less space. Having these pieces from back in the long olden days, this is a weird juxtaposition. Like, how did people carry this shit around?
Before you got back to civilization, that's all Volin ever had.
Like, every single adventure is just like, back in the day, finding a bag of holding was a very scarce item. How the fuck they carry their money? In bags of, like, little sacks and whatnot.
Back in my day, we had carts, damn it. Carts.
Ew.
Pulled by old donkeys.
Oh, those poor
And
donkeys.
we were happy.
Those poor donkeys.
We fed them well. Oats.
As just
It worked.
exhausted, helping with carrying the crates and barrels of money. Now it's just the question of what bank are you guys going to? The world's your oyster, but where are you going?
We never did talk about that strategy. Damn it, I knew I forgot something.
Well, now's the time.
I'm nowhere near them. I would have headed to the hospital.
Oh, true, and you still have your phone call.
Yeah, no, that's coming after the hospital. I keep on pushing it back.
I will say this, we could just go over like all of the locations for next session if you guys wanted to see how Volan's gonna get himself out of this situation with
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, God.
We love you, Strider.
Oh, you love me so much.
So, while everyone's just gathering around the Krona tree for the next mini expedition, It's just Volan going to the hospital where everyone is just so absorbed in doing stuff because not only have they just finished taking care of all the people you guys brought back from the facility you blew up a couple of days ago, but the other hag maker of Angela has started to wake up.
Oh, right, the third hag maker.
Oh, God.
I thought I forgot.
When you said
No,
do
we
a
didn't
lot-
think you forgot. We just didn't think you'd do it this soon.
Honestly, when you say we do a lot, we do a lot. Holy
This
crap.
soon- this-
Yeah, we do a lot.
This is session 70, y'all.
Huh?
Motherfucker, most of these don't. I have rarely seen campaigns go into 70 sessions.
We consistent, bitch. So,
You are.
as they're just helping Angela with walking and maneuvering, Dr. Namari is just chain smoking like no one's business. She's in a happy mood because she is chasing down 6 different cigarettes right now.
I'm not sure if you chain smoking is a good thing or a bad thing.
I'm in a very good mood.
So, should I apologize about the wall now or later?
What wall?
Bowen just points at the hole that was made.
Oh.
Great. Glad to see that you're not that upset about it.
I just got paid.
Well, I can see why you're happy then.
What do you want, Scale Boy?
I am checking in on our injured. Plus any other developments since we've been gone.
Well, as you can see, all of the people you brought back from that facility you blew up started stirring. That guy over there is starting to play with his violin. Just points haphazardly at one of the secured people you had to rescue that was under special surveillance.
Oh, right.
Before she's just kind of like, Anyway, so, other than that, we're just trying to keep a very close eye, because Vestra is not doing so well.
That's more primarily what I wanted to hear about. Do we have any idea what happened?
Trauma shock.
And I take it there's no quick fix for that.
Well, I mean, I could try to unscramble her brain, but that would take, like, a week.
I assume that there are serious risks involved in such a procedure.
No. That's how I got my doctorate.
Then I wonder why you haven't considered doing it until now.
I wanted to watch the show, just pointing now at the hag maker being taught how to walk again.
Do we have any information on this one?
Well, her name is Angela the Wicked.
Titles usually imply they've got a long history.
Right, and Vestra being known as the seductive means that she is a slut. That is very smart of you for thinking you know how Fae work.
I said implies. I didn't say that it was the case.
Anyway, Scale Boy, Angela of the Wicked, or just Angela the Wicked, she was actually a Fae-born sprite that was made into this. She's never been this tall before. As you're noting, she is roughly around 9 feet tall.
Yeah, I've never known a sprite to get to that size. Any idea how this happened? Mutation?
Well, obviously mutation. It's just taking out a vial of blood that is mixed in with the transfigured formula that you might remember from when you guys were on the Phantom train. as it's swirling into perfect perfection with fey blood. It's like black and green viscous that is also pulsating in a way that almost seems like it's a cornucopia of eyes staring back at you.
This is slightly unrelated, Doctor, but do we by chance have any blood samples left from Doll?
Dr. Nameri takes a minute to put back Angela's vial to then just gesture for you to follow her while she rolls in her chair to her desk.
Bolin follows.
Which, for her, rolling is also rolling up a hill to be at her own office on the second floor of the...
She just likes rolling in chairs, man.
She loves just doing that.
Did she just roll upstairs, or is there a ramp?
No, upstairs. I said what I said.
She mastered
That's
it.
impressive. That is impressive. I'm just going to say that. It's impressive.
And as soon as she just opens the door to be in her office, just as you close the door to open the drawer, takes out a vial that's labeled Cobalt Patient 001.
That's all we have to work with.
Oh, so you want me to just break it and say it's all that you need to do for the day?
No, far from it. I was wondering if there might be some...
Be fucking happy.
I was wondering rather if you had done any experimentation on it, or if there was any kind of matches to the mutations that were used on our, well, new occupant.
Oh, that. As she just puts the vial away to not even take out any files, she just tense her fingers of. So, here's the whole thing. Transfigured formula has its own unique signature. Different scientists do different things. Luckily, since I've been working with the council for a very long time, and I've had Murdani as a patient for a good long time, there are certain things that are different with each signature. For example, those lovely hag makers that Amy just loves to pieces. Never known an owlin to have an actual heart or give a shit about anyone, but for her, she does. And from there, here's the signature. It matches the same thing of what happened with Murdani, from a different person that engineered everything to give more of a heart, more of something of a good-natured disposition, but with the choice to be evil. That's the odd thing of the signature, since that comes from a man that I have yet to meet, but I've read so many notes on, and that is of Dr. Marchand himself. Here's the contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
The signature for Doll is where it gets interesting. Where the signature comes off from someone that used the most volatile of materials to create something a bit heavier, a bit darker. The very extract that comes from this is actually from a realm that we have been detached from. It's supposed to come from the Underdark, but then also from an odd deity that hasn't been seen in history for a long time, of the Sultan. The very compound is made to elicit the darkest, most primal ideal from an individual to create a perfect weapon. That's the difference in signatures for this transfigured formula.
Are the effects permanent?
After settling for some time, yes. However, for dolls, they were permanent the moment they were injected.
So there's no possible way to change her back, even if we were to find her.
Change her back. Scale boy, didn't you hear a word I said? Doll
That she was-
died the moment she was injected. You didn't meet Doll. You met a time bomb.
Yeah, I heard you. Doesn't make it easier to hear, though.
But it's easier to hear and to get your fucking head on straight than to live in a fantasy.
Well, forgive me for trying to cling to some hope.
Oh. Yeah.
No, for
hope.
some of us, that's what we want.
Gesturing to her cybernetic enhancements. Right.
Look, I didn't come here to argue philosophy. This was more of a side thought. I fully intend to find her, but it would be nice, and I just thought to ask if there was some way to undo what was done. But clearly, you're making it very clear that is not possible.
If you find her, you have to kill her.
I don't think I will be able to do that.
Then she'll kill you.
Then all I can hope is that someone else will kill her instead.
Who? Amy? She's busy trying to kill her stupid sperm donor. Bello? He's too busy trying to fill out his revenge with the guy that turned him from a sweet boy into a repressed psychopath that still needs therapy. Deez doesn't even know how to kill her own abuser. And Tiny? From all the reports I can keep seeing from you guys that you still haven't filed with Gabriel, he's too busy trying to either A, fight a dead man, or B, not sleep.
Well, he was able to remedy somewhat of the second one.
Face it, Bolin, you're the only person without any focus or drive. It has to be.
That's a little unfair. I have a focus and a drive.
Unfair, really, from the guy that has everything to be better, even having Gabriel offer mentorship to no longer feel inadequate with your dwindling magics. And you're just still clinging to old ways and think that's a focus. You're so adorably stupid.
Doctor, I didn't come here to be lectured. I asked my question. I appreciate your input.
And what are you gonna do?
Right now, there's other matters to attend to.
There's always other matters. But still, what are you going to do?
I'll have to get back to you on that. The obvious answer is not always the correct one. I'm sure that's something you can appreciate.
Mary doesn't say anything, just puts out 3 of the cigarettes to wait for you to leave her office.
Bolin nods, turns and goes. Sighs rather loudly as he walks out. I see you there, Fluff. Bats his head against me. You've done your job all right. You made people cry.
So, with Volan having a lot to consider, while the rest of the party will have to do a lot of stuff for the remainder of the afternoon, we're gonna end the session there for now.
Fuck you.
Another day goes by when I don't make the call.
Damn it.
God fucking damn it.
Half the day is over, but we still got half a day to go through.
Next week is going to be very charged.
Oh, I hope so.
Hopefully.
Oh, it
I'm
will.
just gonna be dead inside.
No, you're not.
So, guys, thank you.
No, my wallet will be.
Okay, maybe.
We appreciate every last one of you. You were a terrific crowd, whether you're watching the VOD, whether you're watching the best subs, which we're still deciding on what our best moments were from the previous sessions. And it's Turn Up Tuesday yet. Have a good one.